Ok, bonjour. Bonjour, bonjour. Alors, on est sur le jeu. Bon, sur le jeu. Sur l'écran de chargement. Ah ouais, c'est vrai, ça va. Le jeu va redémarrer. Je vais mettre là pour l'instant. Bon, j'ai pris le stream un peu en retard, certes. Mais, on va dire que je suis dégoûté de ne pas avoir pu streamer hier. Enfin, je suis dégoûté, oui et non. C'était l'anniversaire de mon père, donc voilà. J'ai pas pu. Et je crois lundi, j'ai pas stream. Je stream dimanche. Ouais, je sais plus ce que j'ai fait. Bon, du coup, j'ai hâte de voir le gameplay Evernight. Hâte de voir la mise à jour, ce que ça donne. Hâte de commencer les quêtes. Hâte de voir le développement dans For Use. Hop, hop. Regardez plus tard. On va pas commencer tout de suite. Alors déjà, on va commencer par récupérer les récompenses. C'est quoi ça? On va commencer par augmenter le son. Voilà. Affectation. Voilà. Boutique. Oh. Ah, je crois savoir ce que c'est. Ok. Ok, ok. Merci. Oh, c'est pas mal ça. Dans 20 jours, ils vont donner Dan Hang. Certains disaient, ouais, ils vont donner Dan Hang, un peu nul, j'aurais préféré qu'ils donnent Marche. En vrai, je pense que c'est mieux qu'ils donnent Dan Hang, parce qu'il sera utilisable dans plus de teams que March 7. Donc je pense vraiment que oui, il est bien. Ça va être bien. Oh, oh. Et oui, donc c'est en faisant ça que ça donnera ça. Et du coup qui permettra de débloquer le nouveau pet, ça et tout. Ok. Donc ça, update, tout ça, blabla. Ok. Oh, on peut en acheter. Voilà, comme ça j'ai plus de point d'exclamation. Activer l'honneur des sans noms. On récupère tout ça. Donc là déjà niveau 3. Ça. Hop. Maintenant. Tac, je vais revenir là. Démonstration de personnage. On essaye. March 7. Bon, je pense que je vais tester que elle. Les autres on connaît. Ok, c'est pas avec son parapluie. Ok, c'est lent. Alors qu'est-ce qu'elle fait? Des mineurs de glace. Consomme les PV de cette unité. Augmente les dégâts critiques de tous les mnémesprits. 4 classes, invoque Nox. Il accorde une immunité aux dégâts de contrôle. Invoque le esprit de Nox. En entrant en combat. Augmente les dégâts critiques 2 unités. Donc c'est que de l'augmentation de dégâts crit. Je vais mettre en x1. Ah, il a un tour comme Pollux. Wow.
The Evernight draws near. Time for some sweet. Let's do that again. All right. Everyone.
Oh, ça a tué Nox du coup. Il y a quelque chose qui me rend des points de compétence là, c'est pas possible. Ça fait quoi? Alors, invocation du l'esprit, ok. Ah, quand je fais ça, ça me rend des points de compétence. Et ça bute le esprit. En vrai, je m'attendais à mieux. Je sais pas pourquoi. Mais bon, ça a fait... Elle fait partie des Premium Team Castoris, du coup, bah, je suis un peu obligé de la poudre. Son cône de lumière, qu'est-ce qu'il fait? Augmente les PV de 30% lorsque le esprit du porteur utilise une capacité. Le porteur obtient Noctis. Si le porteur bénéficie de Noctis, les dégâts infligés par les esprits de tous les alliés ignorent 20% de défense. Augmente les dégâts infligés par le porteur et son esprit de 30%. Lorsque le esprit du porteur disparaît, le porteur récupère 8 points d'énergie. Ah ouais. Bon. Je suis à 50 de pitié. Donc là on est à 60. Elle est pas là. On récupère un vœu. Bon, de toute façon j'ai tous 6. Du coup là je suis à 70. Oh, le code de marche. « 80. Bon, là, il y a un 5 étoiles. Je suis en 50-50. Choui. Ah, érudition. Fuck. Bon, fallait que ça arrive. Imeco, va falloir que je fasse quelque chose.
The express's path bridges the stars, as if it were a string of shimmering pearls.
Bon. Eh bien, c'est reparti. 10. « 20. 30. 40. 50. 'Bon, encore une harpie. 60. Ah, la voilà. Ok, c'est pas une giga harpie. Je arrive à la fin. Ok, la voilà. On tente. « 10, 20... 30... 40... 50... 60... 70... Ok. Ok. Alors. Souvenir. Oh, je l'ai eu. Oh, let's go. Bon, je suis ruiné. Mais... j'ai Marche-Seven et son cône de lumière. Un Nocturna. Bon. Normalement, si je dis pas de bêtises...
The seeds of memories shall sprout in the rain.
j'avais suffisamment farmé pour la up au max.
memories shall sprout in the rain. Those brilliant flowers are newborn dreams.
Voilà. Bon, je pense que j'ai pas ce qu'il faut parce que du coup ça prenait pas en compte le cône de lumière. Il va m'en manquer un peu. J'aurais dû continuer à farmer un peu. Ah. Voilà. Marche 80, cône de lumière 80, trace. Bon, on verra. Relique. Alors, augmente les chances de coup critique de 8, ça c'est bien. Si le porteur utilise l'attaque normale ou la compétence, si son esprit est sur le champ de bataille, les PV max du porteur et de son esprit comme de 24%, et augmente les dégâts infligés par tous les alliés de 15%. Ok. Mais il faut que le esprit soit sur le champ de bataille. Et comme il crève tout le temps, c'est compliqué en vrai. C'est ce que je vais faire. L, 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 L. Et elle sera remplacée après par Sirénée. J'ai peut-être ce qu'il faut pour ça. Recommandation. PV pourcentage, forcément. Est-ce qu'il lui faut de la vitesse? Ah. Ah. Qu'une idée. Est-ce qu'il lui faut beaucoup de dégâts crit? Vitesse. Augmentation des dégâts de classe. Celui-là qui est pas trop mal. Ça c'est quantique. Regardez si j'avais pas un PV pourcentage qui était mieux. Du coup là faut mettre dégâts crit ou auto crit j'imagine. Bah plus dégâts crit. Ça et ça ouais. Substat. Ok. Bon. Et Dolon 0. Et là on a quoi? Tiens ça qu'est-ce que ça fait? Là, lorsque l'équipe compte 1, 2, 3, 4 personnages. Ah ouais. Donc c'est pour ça qu'il vaudrait mieux que je dégage Tribi. Après 3, on passe de 15 à 50. Et là 65, donc bon. Les buffs comme donne Tribi seront bien. Augmente les chances de coup critique de 35. Augmente les dégâts critiques de 15 pendant 2 tours. Ok. Ok.
Every road we walk deserves a little souvenir.
Donc là, ça donne déjà 35 d'autocrit. Plus les 5 de base, ça fait 40. Attendez, 2,7. 8. 12. 12. 16. 18. Quasiment... Attendez, quoi? Ouais, 18, quasiment 19. Donc... Ouais, ça fait 59 de tocrit de base. Donc elle a pas besoin de beaucoup de tocrit. Donc je comprends pourquoi il faut aller chercher des dégâts crit. Elle n'a pas besoin de beaucoup de tocrit. Du coup là les 35 sont pas comptés. Donc il faudra regarder à tout ça. Sur la standard. Je crois que j'ai une pitié assez élevée, non? Je sais plus. Oh, te revoilà. Bon, par contre, je suis fauché pour siréner. Va falloir se refaire. J'ai 43. Ouais, quand même. Succès. Ouais, 4 Ném-Esprit. Mission. Chronique des nœuds. Ok. Outils du jeu. Ouais, ils ont tout amélioré. Pour moi, je pense en vrai que pourcentage HP sera mieux que dégâts de glace. Ça, ce sera à voir. On a besoin de 134 de vitesse avancée. 136. Ok. Ok. 180 dégâts crit, 10 minutes HP, 65 plus. Ok. Ouais, je vois. Faut qu'elle ait 100%. Allez, on va mettre la petite marche. Hop. Du coup, on va faire la quête. On va consulter le résumé.
They revealed that the world-bearing core flame must be secured in the world's next cycle. But Lycus would stand in our way. Only with the power of the law could we hope to oppose him. We returned to the era of the first flame chase journey, where we met the flame chase heroes of old, including the monarch Seridra, the Chrysos heir of law, and Hycelit, the Chrysos heir of the ocean, who served her. To ignite law, we needed to overcome Fagusa, who had sealed the vortex. However, we discovered at the rallying feast before the battle that Lycus had already forged a pact with the reigning Seridra. During our clash, I was cast out and guided by Herta's hints. I obtained the Garden of Recollection's aid and left Lycus's cage. Within the path space, a mysterious guest bearing the likeness of March 7th, Evernight, appeared with the world-bearing core flame. While I was away, 1,000 years had passed in Amphorius. Amidst the desolation of Akama, Cyrene left behind memories of a long war between the Chrysos heirs and Lycus. There's in the illusions of Styxia, the tales of Hycelit and the first flame chase journey were unveiled to me. Hycelit, who had been waiting in the ocean's depths, led me to the vortex. There, Lycus emerged, revealing his true identity. Genius Society number 1. Xandar. Hycelit and I couldn't stand against Xandar alone. But the geniuses and Cyrene acted just in time, wielding the power of the remembrance to drive him back. successfully reversed the course of the era nova, delaying the...
Une autre force semble maintenant s'éveiller.
It's still early. Where to now?
Donc ouais, on était en plein combat contre Ligus.
I'm finally here. Once I return this core flame and become the world-bearing demigod, the cycles of it... this era nova will be the arena for the final battle with Iron Tomb. But I still feel like something's not right.
Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side.
Then, with this core flame blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future.
Oh, weird. No one ever mentioned it. The core flame of time. When did it...
You used Memoria to resist me. But did you not consider the possibility that the remembrance and their children might have taken this...
Are you saying the Garden of Recollection is also getting involved in this unsavory mess?
Capharnaüm.
Then I welcome them.
Je savais même pas que c'était comme ça.
Disrupt your little experiment of destruction. I'll give them a standing ovation.
But you know deep down that they can't. In fact, the memo keepers covet Amphorius's secrets, just as they covet the knowledge of every genius. In the war between the eons, the remembrance is never...
But they are certainly not an ally of the destruction either. Right now, following behind the Trailblaze, numerous cosmic powers have cast their sights on Amphorius. They all have vastly different philosophies, but the desire to survive would...
How can you be certain that these powers don't have their own end goals? Waiting, the war has long begun, Screw'em. Four paths will push the cosmos to its end, and the destruction is only one of them. Polka saw these ripples, but had no way of stopping them. So she found in Device 9. Dr. Primitive also took action, but he chose the wrong allies. And now only wild animals keep him company. As for the two inorganic emperors...
Deux empereurs inorganiques.
They could have ascended to the throne of destruction, but they were thwarted by the Eon's plots and became prisoners of the erudition instead. What's interesting is, while the second emperor had a body made...
We have no interest in chatting about the past with you. Logic, you are stalling, which means you feel trapped.
Trapped. But patience became my strongest weapon. Because of this, I've always waited for so long. You don't want to test the resolve of a dead man who's crossed thousands.
Oh, you're right. We won't get anywhere the way things... Every member of the society has their own way of thinking. And we were never going to expand your thinking through words. Since we've reached an...
It's my turn now, isn't it?
Ça.
Anaxagoras.
Exactly. The benefit of dealing with intelligent individuals is that there's no need to waste words. The answer is exactly as you think.
Lupai Sealand's in. Let her join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a Philosopher's Stone and embed myself into the formula. And when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
So what exactly does your formula do?
Now that would spoil the climax, wouldn't it?
I have 10,000 ways to torture an anti-Cathiran. And in the flame chase journey that he experienced, the previous me already discovered the optimal solution. Just as that Titan made themselves at home in my brain, I can also fuse myself with your avatar through alchemy. I didn't know until I tried it, but this is simply brilliant. I can flip through a genius's databank, then I will step onto the stage at the perfect moment. And you... and just as always, I'll leave the audience speechless.
You waited in the data stream for hundreds of years.
This universe is worth all that time that I invested.
How absurd. But I can't help but admire it. You managed to avoid the watchful eye of the erudition and plan. Perhaps there was more than just...
More than just...
I underestimated the remembrance's methods. A third party still haven't noticed it. In the past few moments, we've all forgotten something.
Miss Irene disappeared.
I thought no one would notice me if I just waited at a corner of the memory zone. But I see that wasn't enough to fool you, my dear. Looks like you're no longer that surprised to see me. Even though I am an uninvited guest. Aw, that look. So full of memories. But... I'm not her. Only you can see me right now. I only exist in your cognition. So that way, other people can't interrupt us. She's... nowhere. It looks like you still aren't prepared for the worst. Your friend March 7th is no more. Huh. It's just like what she predicted. The truth shook you. Just March 7th entered this world, long before you and Don Hung arrived at Amphorius. She embraced the path of remembrance to save you two, and burned away, like a lone candle in the fog. And I am the shadow cast by her candlelight. I've been hiding within the cracks of time all these years. It isn't easy to deceive a genius, but I can do it. I'll now answer your other question. About who returned the core flame of time in this cycle. The answer is simple. No one ever did. I believe someone as sharp as you would definitely figure out that something... When the era nova fails to proceed, you will remember our initial meeting, and I'll be able to open the way for the remembrance and reach this place. Thank you for carrying this core flame all the way to the end of the world. I expected nothing less from March 7th's trusted friend. And now, I shall claim the divine authority. The divine authority isn't actually all that important. What's important is that I will use it to participate in the inner workings of this world. You already have a good idea of what the Aranova does, right? It initiates extrapolations for the next cycle. This immutable experimental mechanism is the key to the genius's resistance against. Let me filter your memories. Keep the appropriate seeds and discard the rest. It won't take too long. You just need to step into the rain of sensation with me. I'll tell you who deserves to be forgotten. And with your memories as the base material, I will recreate the cause and effect of this world. And isn't the fate of the entire cosmos hinged upon this fight? Then this is the best way to ensure everything works out. It will most certainly defeat the destruction, while composing an You're right. I'm not her. But our hearts are closely intertwined. Besides, that's what March 7th. If a new life is to be born, its seed has to be dead. March 7th made a wish to me before she disappeared. Her only wish. I'll definitely fulfill that small wish.
Friend, what's going on? Your consciousness suddenly went so far away.
I promise you that the Astral Express crew will definitely see each other again. So come, dear. Sink into the sea of oblivion and become my guest. So much time. Just the two of us. And guess what? You cannot refuse my invitation. Because this Memoria Tide comes from your companion, March 7th. It's her deepest and innermost.
Well, I'm not actually all that surprised. I saw you ages ago after. It was on that night when a certain knight of beauty dropped by uninvited to the That was when you showed up, without even saying anything.
Huh. I see. Then, do you still remember how long it has been since you entered Amphorius?
That's gonna be tough to answer.
97 days. You walked every inch of this world in 97 days. But no one was able to see you. Like how the Memo Keepers renounce their flesh and turn into mimetic entities. You are now a ghost. A being.
But I can't just do nothing. This world is super terrifying. He and Don Hong have already set off. The Astral Express could appear on the horizon any second now.
And they too will become this place's victims.
For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised safety, but I've never seen anyone return safely.
They are all humans who got lured into this place.
But these people's memories were tampered with. That's not what happened with the Express crew.
Bon, désolé.
That's so cruel. Did the memo snatchers do that? I don't know. I only possess your memories. None of these people managed to break through the sky's seal. There's probably a dangerous reason as to why Amphorius had remained undiscovered for so long. Anyway, back to our initial topic. You gotta know something, right? We practically look like twins. Maybe you know a thing or two about my past? Or any hidden powers I might have? Please, tell me what I need to do to protect them. Have you ever wondered what the word cost means? Cost? Shouldn't I be the one asking you that? Oh. You always hid in my memories. Never wanted to come out. The only times you showed yourself were when I got into Syria. That's because you also don't want to get discovered by the Garden's observers. Am I wrong? There's no one here except us. If you help me... Fine. Let me drop a single pebble into these stagnant waters. But you must polish this pebble with your own hands. And it will require all of... What will I turn into after? Maybe you'll turn into a guiding light. Or maybe you'll be reduced to dead embers. I can't guarantee that you'll remain the person. Inside you is nothing but an Evernight. Even I can only catch a tiny... If this is the only way, then I don't see why I should say no. The mastermind behind the show is about to find us.
Apologies, lost young lady, but I simply cannot allow...
So, he can't see you, huh? Or maybe he's seen through our true essence.
The Garden of Recollection's methods are puny party tricks, but you... How did you... Oh.
Looks like we don't have time to keep talking. That's right. Some opportunities will never come again. Then, let's do it. Cast down this pebble, and let everything in this world be swallowed by the torrents of oblivion. I promise you, what was frozen was alive. Now, let's bring the true Evernight to this world.
Dann haben wir...
Am I back already?
pourquoi il y a personne?
Something doesn't feel right. Think back to when he and I separated.
It will take time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the Nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world, or to push it along when necessary, it would be...
This is goodbye then, Lord Donhong. Thank you, guard. I hope that all of you will be able to... But I can't remember anything after that.
Where's Sunday? Did he not come back with you?
He stayed with Madame Herta. They wanted to try using his tuning to...
Is that Himiko's voice?
Oh my. That was Herta's suggestion? It's hard to imagine she'd borrow the power of the harmony.
No, it was Sunday's suggestion. Herta initially refused, but she changed her mind after Xandar's identity.
And we still can't get in contact with the Xianzhou Lafu?
I'm still trying, but this place is outside the interastral peace communications coverage zone, so...
What about Aventurine's chip, the mini transmitter? Surely it can get through to the...
Himiko, are you alright? I've never...
I'm... all right. I'm probably just tired. Let's focus our energy on the kids. Now's not the time.
Right. Unfortunately, I left that chip in the dreamscape when we departed Penacony.
Am I dreaming? The parlor car feels so... Are the voices coming from the passenger cabin?
Those two passengers have to return safely.
Don't worry, Pom Pom. They're both experienced Nameless.
Oh, I'm right here.
It's hard to believe that their car is still floating in the vacuum of space.
That's why the Express wasn't able to receive any landing signal. It's likely that the two missing Nameless, like March 7th, also came under the influence of the Path of Remembrance, and only their minds entered and...
We can analyze all we want, but the real question is, what can we do right now?
I was just about to get there, Miss Himiko. Right now, I can also take this opportunity to enter the world and seize as much of an advantage for the Astral Express as possible. For example, I can light a beacon in the memory zone for the Trailblazer and Donhong to follow back home.
March's room. I haven't heard a single peep from her this whole time. March already wasn't feeling very well when he and I set out. Even if this is a...
Et là, il va découvrir qu'elle est sous la glace.
March? Sorry, March. This isn't a dream after...
Based on what Madame Herta said, Donhong should already be on his way back.
But the Express had...
I feel like I've seen these floating black things somewhere before.
Or he's already returned to the Express, but fell into the trap of someone with...
No, I've definitely seen them before, but I've lost that. The Memo Keeper's mimetic entities are truly every...
Don't worry. Normal Memo Keepers can't do anything to that little dragon. As long as he's awake enough, all he needs is a little concentration, patience.
Hearing you say that makes me feel much better. Donhong has all of the qualities you mentioned.
I don't know what your intentions are, but as the guard of the Astral Express, I must ask any suspicious and uninvited guests to leave.
Don't worry, I'll do it.
We can do it all!
I
Bon, c'est un combat un peu trop compliqué.
You too, please. Wait here.
Is this how it feels?
Don Hung!
Miss Himiko! I'm back. Even if it's just through a spirit warp jump.
You could hear our conversation?
Yes. It was thanks to your voices that I could pierce through the... It was not a wise decision to let a memo keeper of unknown origins board the Express.
Can't argue with that.
Miss Black Swan has been on the crew's side ever since things started going wrong in Amphorius. We can trust her.
So many baffling things kept happening one after another. I don't even know where to begin.
Don't blame yourself. You're all safe and sound, and that's good enough.
Are he and March 7th really safe and sound?
As a matter of fact, while you were on your way back, Amphorius's circumstances changed. And these circumstances have something to do with the two you just mentioned.
Are you saying that he has been kidnapped by an unidentified remembrance path strider?
So you're saying that person's appearance is identical to March?
It's too early to say that, as I haven't seen her with my own eyes. I've only detected a similar... We have no way of knowing what March 7th has experienced. But I can assure you, if we sink too far into...
What will happen?
Everyone here will be torn to pieces. Please, trust me on this.
But I also trust in our trailblazing companions. I know this isn't what March would want.
No matter what secrets are buried within, we'll do whatever we can to find that March 7th and bring back... I mostly understand what we've learned about the erudition and the destruction. But what roles do the remembrances intruders play in...
I made some new discoveries relating to that with Madame Herta's help. As part of the deal. Do you mind if I share them with you? Alright then. Fourth mirror.
It's finally my turn to shine! It's really been too long since I last appeared.
This friend here is Madame Herta's very capable assistant. Additionally, it was thanks to them that I was able to learn the secrets of that group of extremists.
I appreciate the praise, but I didn't have to lift a finger. I mean, mirror.
You did this through a mirror?
The garden has strict rules for collecting memories. But not all memo keepers are as... Herta Space Station often has uninvited guests, and they never seem to know their limits. That group of memo snatchers has been taken care of, and they are now trapped in the... How many of them are there? I can't quite remember.
I didn't really count carefully either. Maybe
I carefully dissected the memories of these colleagues of mine. Individually, their goals are not worth mentioning. You come to a conclusion that can't be ignored. The Garden of Recollection is secretly salvaging the memories of a path, disappearing.
Une voix mourante.
In other words, their goal is to gain the memories of a god's death.
The moment an Eon falls? That would indeed be a spectacular sight for someone dedicated.
That's exactly the problem. They seem to have been aware of the Destruction's movements early on, but they lacked a decisive power and had no way to
So, what did they decide to do?
hide the truth and wait for an opportunity. Now it seems that letting memo keepers guide the right people here, this also confirms one of my suspicions. They have already infiltrated deep within the garden.
They would not hesitate to associate with the destruction in order to salvage memories?
I don't know. Perhaps there are even deeper things at play here. The majority of Memo Keepers believe that when the universe inevitably reaches its death, unable to sustain increasing entropy, Fu Li will use the memories of everything to Amphorius, as a scepter, can be viewed as a mini-universe. This is why Memo Snatchers have been frequenting the Herta space station. Without a doubt, these extremists wish to record the cause and effect of Iron Tomb's destruction of the erudition. They may want to use it to simulate the end of the universe, or to probe into the unfathomable will of the eons. The Trailblaze broke the seal around Amphorius, giving these people the opportunity to enter. Now, they'll do anything to prevent outside powers from interfering. Because your involvement will certainly influence.
You said that March is closely linked to the remembrance. Is what she's doing related?
I do not believe that Miss March is on their side. In fact, when the car you used for landing first made contact with Amphorius, a violent surge of memories flowed past. Combined with what we know now, I have reason to suspect that the
March.
Exactly. She was the first to be hijacked by the remembrance, but she used Memoria to neutralize the firewall, allowing you two to enter.
At present, we've lost contact with him. Our only choice now is to rely on the eyes and ears of those two geniuses to understand the situation. There's no use in agonizing over this, Don Hung. Our top priority now is to find where that car landed.
Yes.
Passenger Dong Hung! You finally—
Yes, conductor. I'm back. It's just...
Pom-Pom knows. Pom-Pom came over to bring you good news. Passenger Welt says they found those two passengers. Their projections are in the parlor car.
Welt. And Mr.
Himiko. You seem to be feeling my... And Don Hung. It's great to be able to talk to you.
Madame Herta doesn't care much for favors, but she'll be happy to receive everyone's praise. Back to the topic at hand. Mr. Don Hung, we did a sweep of the area surrounding Amphorius' celestial body for organic signals, and we finally discovered the bodies of you. The two of you were very fortunate, as there was something protecting your bodies. All vital signs are still present, and your functions are all intact.
Was it...
Our preliminary determination is that the bubble enveloping you two in the vacuum is made of a substance similar to Memoria. Conjecture. This substance is connected to the lost Miss March.
It will take some effort to bring your bodies back to the Express, so you should get some rest first.
Have we completely lost contact with the inside?
There have been several unforeseen circumstances. We broke through Lygas's firewall after the law was amended, but now Amphorius is enveloped by the fierce path of remembrance, once again cutting off all channels of communication from...
So we have no way of contacting him. If we take into account the difference in the flow of time, every minute we delay here could be a year of waiting for him.
Don Hung, what?
If it was March who helped us get past the firewall, then does that mean only he and I have the...
That is a logical inference, Mr.
Mr. Skrullum, do you have a way to transmit...
You want to go back? That is...
Even if my body and spirit are able to return without a hitch, there's not much I can do.
We can't lose you again, Don Hung.
Miss Himiko, if we can't get him and March back, how is that any different from losing me?
You're right. I should have known you'd say something like that.
Well, I suppose there's no point in trying to dissuade...
Mr. Yang, Miss Himiko, I will do everything in my power to bring the Express crew back together. No one will be left behind.
Légende. c'est ça que ça sent. Attendez.
You may notice a hint of sweetness in the air. That would be the fragrance of the 7-colored bath salts from Marmorial Palace. A truly splendid journey, if I may say so. With the Era Nova now complete, you have granted the hero the perfect conclusion. Losses were a constant on the flame chase journey, until your radiant arrival turned the tide. Lord Ravager, Iron Tomb, ha! Mere playthings in the hands of the Trailblazer. The Cosmo...
Hey,
Shush!
hey, hey! Incoming train for... Attention all passengers! The navigation meeting is about to begin. Make your way to the parlor car. It's time to pick our next stop.
Perfect timing. Let's head to the meeting. I'm wide awake. Who left this note? Ooh, strange. March. Whatever. I'll go ask her myself. Huh? What? All I did was take a bath. How did so many... Better step forward and... Keep it down. I think I found him. Who's there? What's this? Is this the reverie? Seriously? What is happening?
There you are. What took you so long? Hurry up. The navigation meeting is...
Navigation meeting.
Come on over. It's time to choose our next destination.
Je suis mute, j'ai pas fait gaffe.
Perfect timing. The meeting's at a standstill. Lushaka or Melistanin? No one can make the call. The vote's split 2 against 2.
What do you mean?
And once again, the passenger is talking...
Young people. Oh, what?
Oh, I get it. You said you didn't see March. True, she might be hiding somewhere in the lobby. The objective of the game is to... You're her closest companion. If anyone can do it, it's you, right?
Is March 7th playing hide and seek with me? Weird.
Hello? I knew you'd call. Don't worry. Most stage of the trailblazing journey never really...
March.
That's not her. Don't fall for it.
This is the Interastral Peace Broadcast.
Good evening.
A newsflash. The Erudition experimental ground has separated from
The Lord Ravager did not emerge as...
In the end, the salvation of Amphorius was not only thanks to the prop, but also to one crucial...
It won't be easy. I know. But you've got to find your way back. Find yourself.
C'est Sunday?
Unsigned guest log. Wait a second. Why am I looking for March 7th in the
Over here.
March 7th isn't faint, fleeting voices or I went through something like this before. Not even Lycus's prison could hold me. I found my keep it together. I found you. You did soar. Break free from the cave.
A clever little trick. But stealing a fledgling from someone else's nest? Not exactly the pinnacle of integrity, is it?
Did you find her?
No, it's a futile game, isn't it?
In truth, you don't have to go to such lengths to...
Because in this memory zone, March is everywhere. We're protecting March 7th's wish. You. She doesn't want to say goodbye to the trail place. We are her memo sprites. For the sake of her wish, we must give it our all. Finally, the timing is just right. A thrilling damsel in distress rescue. Oh, wait, maybe I got that backwards. It's me, Cyrene, but now I'm in my mem form. Seriously, one mysterious and cute memo sprite is more than enough. Friend, come with me. We're getting out of here. Why run away? What does it take to make you understand? Step 1. Stop scaring him already.
Hop, tac. On banne l'utilisateur suspect. Parfait.
In this form, I'm way more suited for the memory zone. I'm totally in my element. Grab my hand. Let's hide away in the deepest corner of your memories.
Je vais remettre ça. Voilà.
Lift the curtain of memory and stir up ripples of past. The space station. Where it all began for you. Looks like. What's that?
L'ouvre d'argent et Kafka.
Kafka?
It's your secret. I'm so curious. But I won't peek. Promise. When I first met you, I remember they were there in your memories too. Yes. This memory is all... You sound really nostalgic. Want to take a closer look? I'll stay right here. I promise not...
What's this? Memories.
So, Silverwolf, how long till he wakes?
Hard to say. Maybe a few more minutes. By the way, that part in the script, could this be the...
Yes, looks like we're on the same page. In that case... Listen. Remember these words, then forget them. Let them slumber in the depths of your memory until the day they are awakened once more. On that day, your journey will intertwine with the remembrance. In nearly every possibility Elio has foreseen, it leads to a great crisis. You'll face betrayal, lose your way, and seek answers. So before you hear these words, I don't want you to consider this a prophecy. You arrived at this moment because of the decisions you made. I don't know what you'll have endured, or whether you'll still believe in me. But if there's even a trace of doubt in your heart, I hope these words can give you strength.
It was a wish of the cosmos that set you in motion. And in the tale where you are the protagonist, the stars themselves will defy the destiny of finality. Mark this number, 4. According to Terminus's prophecy, 4 paths will push the cosmos to its end. And on your journey, use destruction, harmony, nihility, and easy now. Trust what you remember. The 4th path has yet to fully reveal their... And that's why the journey's worth it. Even in a predetermined script, there's room for us to mold possibilities into... So listen. Take this guiding principle, then forget it. Let your own will be what expands you. As in the past, even while achieving so much, you never let go of your
That was so sincere. I might actually tear up a little.
We all live within the script, but adding a little color to the lines?
Are you going to say more about those branching stories? Never mind. Best not to tempt fate. Get ready. He's about to wake.
Quelle est la dernière voie? Destruction, harmonie, nihilité.
Kafka said that when my link to the remembrance deepens, this memory will resurface. But even a Stellaron hunter can't fully grasp the trailblazing. Just as I thought. It all begins with, even if the Express had never arrived at Emphorius, her secret... The pressure's really starting to build. I can bear...
It's a breakthrough! A breakthrough! How could that little pink girl possibly beat us? Little one, you were meant to stay in those beautiful memories and await for all the disasters.
Oh, triple-faced soul. Cast your light upon us. Let no darkness... Someday? Raise your hands high and embrace this boundless light! This stage... Yes. For you, I suppose it's been a long time. None of this would have been possible without Miss Cyrene. Even while engulfed by Memoria, she fought to stay in contact with the G. Only then, through tuning, was I able to undo the memory zone's effect on you. Step onto the stage first. Ms. March will come for us soon, and she won't be alone. Those memo sprites will follow. We need to prepare early. Only then can we get you out safely, and go... Please, be careful. Emphorius is being overwhelmed by an unusually violent Memoria tide. I'll do all I can. Black and pink. 2 memories twisted together. Time is... Yes, Madam Herta. I've made contact with him. Understood. I'll carry out my part as expected.
Quite the dazzling nest you have, little bird of the harmony. Your grasp of Memoria is unexpectedly profound. This ocean we created, according to her wish, don't any of you think about
she's coming. Is it me she's after this time? There's no time to regroup. I prepared an alternate escape route. Wake from your slumber and return to reality. Come on, I'll bring you out.
Wesh.
Out. Self-righteous pathstrider of the harmony. You think you can do that? Next time, get a memo keeper instead.
That was way too close. Good thing I was there to fish you out.
Sunday, are you...
Mr. Yang, I couldn't get him out.
Is it true that March is behind all of this?
Yes. And that Pathstrider of Remembrance is identical to March 7th in appearance. I can't find the right words to describe it just yet.
Can't you come up with an analogy? I thought that was your...
That Miss March feels like a reflection on water. Only not from a calm, clear lake. Within her words, I sensed an intense but utterly pure protectiveness.
Protectiveness?
This is only speculation. But after being drawn into Amphorius, perhaps March 7th experienced... No. She likely foresaw a tragic end. It was out of a desire to protect her fellow crewmates that she chose to awaken a power that teeters on...
Well, on the bright side, at least March 7th won't have to face any danger.
After that battle, I'm afraid I'll no longer be able to join the fight through tuning, as Miss Black Swan's progress remained on track.
You don't need to worry. She used your disturbance to mask her movements. Current status? Advancing up... I didn't see that coming. The Memo Keeper is pretty courageous. This means... she's chosen to stand against the...
Even so, I wanted to hide in the shadows to avoid direct. Why is it so... The air is thick with memoria, yet it's so chaotic. Memo Snatchers should be swarming into it. So, how did they... Now I'm getting very... an empty shell. The consciousness that maintained this Dharmakaya has disappeared. So, alternatively, she might have sacrificed herself for an even more Either way, what exactly made these... memory. It is indeed. I keep getting the feeling that the same thing happened in Penacony.
Get ready. We're about to head off. Is it really gonna be okay? That world's surrounded by a massive chaotic material. That white band of...
Don't worry. After the pink girl from the Astral Express broke into Amphorius, that obstructive force preventing the garden from entry disappeared. That's the trailblazing nameless for ya. A huge help.
What are you so happy for? Aren't things gonna get messier with more irrelevant people turning up? What if the...
Then we'll just steal it back. Simple. By the way, there's a messenger and a memo keeper on that express. We don't know where they stand on this matter. So make sure they don't notice you when you make...
You folks are truly... These Memo Snatchers seem to have had contact with him.
We'll introduce ourselves to gain your trust. We are the Garden of Recollection.
This memory ends so abruptly. As if a shapeless hand. It appears the secrets ahead are even murkier than I...
Wesh, y'en a beaucoup là.
What a bizarre sight.
It's spinning out of control. Why did no one... That girl is the Memo Keeper's nemesis.
Is she talking about
That Evernight. Those black memo sprites. They
swallowed. Those who came here first, all drowned. Not even a tree. I wish I'd never come here. Don't come.
You've involved too many innocent people just to obtain the memory of an eon's fall. But I'm not here to blame you. That entity you call Evernight. Tell me everything you know. We may yet bring a glimmer of hope for those who are still...
Eden, blessed it's...
Huh?
We are the sacrifice the garden used us. The pure child of Anathrava abandoned us. Find them, kill them. If a new life is to be born. Dead, 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 dead.
I can finally understand your fear. Thank you for the information. I'll take your remaining consciousness out of here as a gesture. It'll serve as both protection and a punishment. You'll reunite with your peers in a genius's mirror, where you can reflect long and hard. Well, provided I can survive my encounter with her.
These little critters look scary, but they're not so tough to handle after all. Though the surging Memoria tide swept my friend away, I must return to his side before Miss Another one of these stealth missions, huh? Help me out here, friends in our world.
Oh.
A scorching and dangerous aura. This power shares the same origin as Finan. And then there's that enigmatic, bottomless aura that seems to jolt awake at midnight. There's a beam of light over there full of energy, yet uncontrollable. Or could it be... my friend? Maybe memories of the Stellaron are flowing deep within the Memoria tide. Let's go there to find my friend. Jeez, so many little ones gathered here. Did you know I was coming? Thankfully, his presence hasn't weakened. I feel like I'm getting a bit closer. Huh? There... Is that my friend's photo stone? What? These memo sprites are completely... This is a... An even cuter memos. No wonder the photo stone can't store more memories. Have you been hiding in there all along?
Find... travel...
What? Could that mean? Are you... March 7th?
Ok. Tout entremêlé dans les points de vue là.
And the streets are empty. It's just like how things were last time. How long can the encryption key you wrote for me last, Mr. Screwlow?
That is difficult to project. Logic. It is currently please rest assured that I will extract you on time before the encryption key expires.
But that means I will no longer be able to hack in via the same method. I only have one chance.
The maze of the remembrance is starting to change. That is why we had to form a temporary alliance with our former.
I express my utmost respect for your current...
Lygus?
Your enmities. Well, within...
Allow me to reiterate that Lord Anaxagoras now has a firm grasp on your crucial. If you still plot to harm the Nameless, then you will find that the Society's previous warnings were not empty threats.
I understand. I'll only do what needs.
I never imagined that I'd one day walk alongside a genius who offered himself.
My stance has never changed, but before that, I'd be very...
More like her appearance completely interrupted your plans. I'll remember that.
Your words are as sharp as ever. But remember, happenstance is the only true. Come with me. I am honored to guide a scion of permanence.
You created this wasteland before us with your own hands.
Such sights are no longer able to stir anything in my heart.
Are you saying that once upon a time you were...
Néphoros, la chapelle obscure. Bon, du coup, on est bien sur la map, j'ai pu capturer un papillon.
The mimetic entities of the remembrance are everywhere. That she hacked and infected the Time Titan, converting the built-up data of Inforius into puppets of the...
Sounds like you two have quite the history already.
Any variables that desire to...
But you never mentioned her before. Could even a genius of the erudition?
Lord Donham, I'm simply stating a fact. She snuffed out the remembrance without any effort and left nothing behind. Her actions were... Contradictions are often the keys to the truth. Lady March 7th's path.
Et si c'était la voracité, la Young. C'était un peu de parler de dévorer tout ça. Et sur la bande-annonce, on voit Evernight manger Inforius. Est-ce que ça aurait un lien avec la voracité?
I indeed know how to face the past.
I have no intention of refuting.
L'esprit d'Isha. Il y a un poulet.
I didn't think there were still some that got away.
Explain.
They are thieves from the garden. They finally got a chance thanks to your efforts. Those who were lucky enough to escape her drowned in the black tide.
But they look very different from the usual black tide.
The reason has to do with art. Let us deal with the threats before us first.
You really have no intention of
Besides, the geniuses are still keeping a close eye on me.
Never mind. But...
It's coming!
Let's try it this other way.
We can do it all!
May this faint light dispel the gloom! Restore clear skies once more! Away! Kick off together! Good! Everyone's been waiting for this! Man!
I grant you this, as you wish.
Ok, c'est comme les chiens soda là. Ok.
What splendid. These memo snatchers attempted to infiltrate the breeding ground.
That sounds like a surefire way of destroying themselves.
Well, our views differ on that. They had a chance to reach the truth. That futile world-bearer turned himself into a seal in this cycle, attempting to suppress his golden blood soaked into the ocean tides and covered the earth, etching the scar of destruction. That scar shall point the way forward for you. Erudition, destruction, remembrance. When the three paths cross once again, Amphorius shall face a most magnificent end.
Encre spatiale. Attendez, quoi? Ah d'accord. Parce que du coup, il nous empêche de nous TP.
I have witnessed 30 million futile ends atop this. You may not agree with me, but I've always believed that this number has made me the person who understands Kozlana the most. This is also where he decapitated me on that day and pointed his sword at the Eon of He suffered a tragic defeat, but also achieved a drop of burning golden blood. The blood that will cleanse the...
Nanook? Fiden managed to hurt them?
Yes. It melded into Kozlana's body, becoming the destruction's fire. If you wish to dispel the fog and find that March 7th, she hides in the crevices of time, in the most concealed corner, just like how the blazing sun can only rise.
How do I know this won't be another trick of yours?
I have nothing to gain from helping you, but in this cycle, cause perhaps his mind has already eroded away. Deep down, I only wish that you and the
On va invoquer Finon?
Is there really no other way? How long has it been for you? Kozlana, Finon. What?
The moment you took the world upon your shoulders without hesitation, you lost the chance to ever be yourself.
Duty does not drive you to wield your blade, but hate. Behind that hatred, you...
Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey. What you stand to lose...
It is because you suffer that you are so much stronger than any ordinary person.
Partner. And Dun Hung.
You still remember us?
Those two names are like brands.
Then I'll tell you that those two names only appeared for a blink of an eye in your long journey. But we once fought together to protect this holy city beneath our feet. And we witnessed each other's resolve.
I have forgotten everything except the belief I had when I set off. Even this body is as all I know is that I must.
What if I tell you that we're here for the same? Look at what this world has become. Even if you've forgotten everything, I still believe that you'll make the right.
When have we ever had a choice?
When were we ever masters of this world's fate? Even though I shoulder the dreams of millions of lives, I could only forge the... Everyone I know is dead. So, be gone. This body never existed to carry out deliverance.
There's no need to be so serious. Sorry, I had a really long nap and all the bad memories woke up first.
Einen?
Long time no see, partner.
Well, it was only a very brief farewell for me.
We once walked side by side and trusted each other to watch our backs. That memory will never fade away, even if all else does. And because it was so precious and hidden so deep in my heart, it needed more time to wake up. Trailblazing? What an interesting concept. Surely on your worlds, that is also a titan revered by the... There is no need to further confirm your resolve. Today, we inherit the duty of the gods. Stand with me, and become here! Did you hear that? Heroes! I have never forgotten the weight of that word.
Even though I am no longer a hero. And the only thing remaining in me is the boundless flames of wrath.
But lighting a fire can also illuminate the path ahead.
Everyone I know is dead. And the world I...
But there is still a group of heroes, and they will bring the true tomorrow to Amphorius.
This body never existed to carry out deliverance.
It only ever burned for world-bearing. So, I'm going to head towards tomorrow first. Don't make me wait too long, Donna.
Deal.
What if we were born from the destruction? There is no need to question your heart. No need to crave victory. If I am born to be a vessel of sin, then I shall roar at evil and trailblaze a dawn for future generations to come.
Oh les petits dracas.
Let us go to the other side of the night. We know that the dawn is there, and the blazing sun destined to rise.
Won't be too long before our paths cross.
There is a ruckus coming from the Grove of Epiphany. I have another notice for you. In this cycle, an eccentric in a history known by none, Terravox, the Earth, fell. This matter has remained extremely mysterious. I have reasons to suspect.
As of now, clues that yield no conclusions are not important. Finan already pointed me in the right direction.
Lord Don Hong is gone. You can now...
Thanks for the honor. And here I thought you weren't ever going to acknowledge your old friend. The inspiration circuits recorded that you have led me up Dawn Cloud countless times, and the last time was right in the previous cycle. Oh, and Kefali even lowered their hand to welcome.
Surely you didn't move into my head to browse such. But if that's the case, I wouldn't mind.
You seem pretty relaxed.
Indeed. The experiment's variable will be eliminated by my enemy's very hands. A beautiful way to kill two birds. You know very well that everything I said about that remembrance path.
Yes, I know. You haven't told a single, but I noticed your thoughts would generate a curious ripple whenever you mentioned her. You were deliberately trying to hide something into the depths.
Since you're talking in such a blunt way.
That is correct. Thanks to that mechanical body, you can control the boundaries of your thoughts, opting to only show pity. That I still managed to grasp a shiver of fear that escaped your control. And I traced it upstream to discover one. What is the demi-urge?
Demi-urge.
The grove. Even the branches and leaves of the sacred tree have been dyed gold. Now that the destruction has quelled the Memoria tide, it's time for me to go deeper into the grove. Who's there?
That fiery blaze engulfed the grove and woke all and you, visitor from beyond the sky, you have no intention of listening.
You
Are you surprised? Demigods with golden blood are not solely limited to Kefali's. I am Terravox, Avatar of the Earth, divine protector of the
What a coincidence. I was just told by answer me. Why would the Dromus King of the legends, the demigod who should have fallen, appear in...
You already know the answer. Is the transmutation arcanum not precisely...
How do you know about... Was it...
Exactly. Thanks to her, I was able to escape into the Memoria tide.
So you didn't die. Your fall was just a lie. You cast aside your duty as a...
To survive. For a Dromus, life is known. The birds and beasts of this world have struggled to survive since time immemorial. But Evernight is the master of remembrance. And I saw your story.
The path you chose to survive will lead to your death.
And what of it? This body is soaked in filthy. The earth is hungry, and only the permanent.
Oh, 3 vagues. On va tout claquer.
Is this how it feels?
We can do it all! I will guide. Everyone's been waiting for it. May this faint.
Je pense que je vais finir ce combat puis je vais arrêter là. On prend la suite plus tard. Chevalier des nuages.
Trust me. Together, we can do anything!
Is this some...
The mists of the past
Avec ça.
shall drift away. What? Scatter, fade, turn to foam.
Non, c'est Dan Hang.
Do you not remember me?
Ah, ou c'est son prédécesseur là. Dan Fang.
After all, I am the heavy burden you must. How could I be so easily forsaken?
Dan Fang? Is this another memo snatcher trick?
Vidyadhara are supposed to forget the past during hatching rebirth. But the preceptors interfered back then. If you do not wish to use that bloodstained name, you may call me Obliviated Memory.
That's not necessary. Though we've long parted ways, I won't...
So, who is...
That is Amphorius' Earth demigod. He should be on our side, but he was led astray.
The dragon descends upon the earth, and all beings look to it in reverence.
Are you trying to say
One day you will. And as I see it, that day won't be far.
Let's move on to another topic. I have no intention of passing judgment on Dan Fang, and I have even less I only have one concern right now. Bringing my companions back safely. You can either help me deal with these abominations, or return to the shadows of memory.
All right. The filthy remnants of the Memoria tide, and presumably, that giant who craves the power of dragons won't just let things rest.
Do as you please. Speaking of Terravox,
Bon, je vais avancer un peu.
his aggression just now was probably some distraction.
His madness is plain as day.
I agree.
Ebit, Ryan et Trinon.
Phew, it's all good now. Yanis's blessing is full, and now the Imperator's legions can launch a surprise attack from the grove. Who knows if... Huh? Who is the...
Lady Trebios.
Dan Hang? Nice to meet you. I didn't realize little...
There is no need to elaborate further.
No. If they were my memories, they would recognize...
Don, even though we don't know you, we'll still ask you to get somewhere safe. Iceland's, Tux Gladiorum is not far ahead.
I see that. I see. In that case, I'll go look...
No problem. We need to go deliver some messages, so...
Memories crazed ramblings.
It's too early to reach a conclusion.
There are two possibilities. This memory either belongs to terror, but the probability of the latter, you should know better than I do. After that final battle...
Correct. But the conversation I just had... Let's forget Evernight for now. In the Vortex of Genesis, there was someone else who went missing along with him. I still have a chance to make contact with her. And the way I'll do it is... right here.
Stay back! You cursed beast!
There's not a single sign of movement here. That was probably just the echoes of the Memorial Tide. Are you this?
I see. Thank you for the advice. My class.
Oh, ça descend d'un coup. Comment je pète ça? Aïe, ça me fait mal. J'ai pas compris. D'accord.
We're here. Now it's time to.
A pool of I see. You?
Compared to the currents of my home, the waters of Amphorius are rather untamed. Under the raucous steps of their frenzied dance, the rook calls forth the spirit water.
How incredible. There are still survivors in Amphorius. And this one even...
Very good. It's nice to meet the ocean demigod, Lady High Sealand.
A green dragonfish. The Udon hum? Scale Gorge Waterscape is your home, isn't it? In Greyfry's memories, I saw...
That's fortunate. It means I won't have to introduce... Tell me, where are Evernight?
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes. I commanded the waters to surge after them. But you must be careful. Earth has abandoned the flame chase mission. Though Terravox still lives.
That's no surprise. I've already exchanged...
I didn't think the worst would still come to pass.
He also intends to get his hands on a dangerous power. As his comrade in arms, do you know what his goal is?
Terravox has only ever cared for life born from this soil. If they covet powers from beyond the sky, even so, their behavior is...
I presume they wouldn't have made such a drastic but embracing the permanence.
While I admire that demigod's willpower, it seems that if I want to find Evernight, I will have to what I do won't weigh on my...
Then allow my spectre to accompany you, Lord Donhal. At least let me sing an elegy for my last comrade.
That doesn't sound like something you would normally say. Huh? What I do won't weigh on my conscience.
I will never hesitate for my companion. I am a nameless. And what I'm going to do is defend all the hopes that are on the verge.
Then that is exactly how the guard of the Astro...
If you please, Lady High Sealands.
Hold on to this current, for it still carries the warmth of grave ride. Hopefully, it will lead us to the depths where our companion is hidden.
Electra, is that you?
Who's that?
You're right on time. Let the ocean sink into the Memoria tide and become part.
The Memoria tide surges violently. Hold on, and don't let your focus be swayed.
The whole grove is shaking.
Le général Jigliu. C'était Blade sûrement.
Is it over? It seems so. These phantoms are...
It's unusually quiet here compared to...
C'est qui s'est fait chiaou?
Don't let your guard down. The Memoria tide has become even more...
Is that...
Une chimère.
This is an interesting looking wine jar.
Beihang.
Was it Beihang who brought it?
It's a specialty from the Lhasa that she brought and left here just...
Non, c'est quand le général Jigliu et Blade.
Your mind retains far more of the past than
I've seen this farewell more than...
the previous life is just an immersion to a new... I use dragon transmutation for selfish reasons. You probably want to ask me.
The Military Affairs Office is placing more importance on the Yuchue's battle this time. And the Yaoqing called her back for...
Some people are born with adventure in their blood and can't stop for even a moment.
We're already toasting. Why don't we wait for Dongfeng?
As always, the High Elder has endless meetings with the preceptors that he can't get away from.
Isn't this just water?
Xinxing.
I'll relay her exact words. It is a mistake to drink too much before a battle. She said that wine only has flavor after a triumphant return.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't want to go along with her, but she insisted on seeing your expression.
Any gift from a...
I see you still speak As if every sentence... I see you still speak. As if every sentence must add something of profound value.
Ah, you're just in time. The punishment for making us all wait should be 3 cups of wine.
Spare me, please. I've already suffered enough. Next, I've convinced the preceptors. Vidyadhara Cloudhymn Magi will join the battle on the front lines.
It seems like you can now carry out your plan for dealing with the Kitu Mirage, Jingyuan.
Thank you for standing your ground against the dissent.
I never thought those preceptors would ever relent. After all of this, countless
Vidyadhara will lose their lives, with no chance at a molting rebirth. We all understand this, but the Vidyadhara cannot become a part of the Alliance's destiny if we do not share in its...
That is something we all understand as well. That is also why we've gathered here. But for honoring the soldiers who will not return.
Apologies. My reckless plan.
Nonsense. If our positions were flipped, you'd support me no matter how reckless my plan was. Right?
Of course. But
When you make a decision like this, people will always ask, was it worth it? And do you know how you will answer that question?
I won't answer it. I will prove it.
That's right. My sword is my answer.
Thank you, Danfeng. Thank you, Jingyuan. Oh, thank you, Jingliu. And thank you, Baiheng, wherever you've run off to.
Ridiculous. How did you get drunk from...
I'm just full of joy. It feels like I've just forged a divine weapon. I'd rather leave this world in a blaze than live until the end of time. That's what I always firmly believed in the past. But I never truly... Now, I wish more than anything that I could just live.
Bon, je reviens. Je vais faire un petit pipi.
No, pretend I didn't
Et on va continuer ça. Là. Me revoilà.
It's over.
Terminé.
And you know exactly what happened to these 5 afterward. So, can you understand it now? After both he and March 7th have left you.
Jingliwan est devenu général. Jingliwan et Blay ont été frappés par le marin. Il est devenu un peu fou. Lui a fait son acte égoïste et a dû se réincarner.
So you made a decision. I was the one who used the transmutation arcanum. I was the one who swore to bring Baiham back to life.
Et...
And the one who brought everything past the point of no return. That was also me.
Do you have any regrets, Danfeng?
Even if I could reverse time, I would not choose differently. And if it had been Jing Liu, Jin Yuan, or even Ying Xing, who died in battle, I'd still choose to do the same thing, because only I could make that choice and protect all of this. Now, for the sake of your companions, for the sake of those two, how much are you willing to sacrifice?
Everything.
Your answer does not surprise me.
They are more than just my companions. They are the path I took that led me to where I am now.
Il y a des chaussettes parce que mes pieds étaient froids, mais c'est tellement froid que j'avais du mal à les mettre.
When I am lost, leading me to the future,
Hmm.
until my next reincarnation.
Then let me see how you'll carry out your convictions.
Let's leave this place and go settle things with that mad demigod.
Une petite chimère. Bon, l'exploration de cette zone, je la ferai plus tard. Hein. Fennec. Oh, ça me dit un truc. C'était avec qui silence là? Pensez les chimères auront leur importance. Apollinus.
Memories and
I see the destination that the destruction points to.
golden blood is gurgling out. As expected, someone's been waiting for us.
a scion of permanence. And Terravox, my old friend, let this Memoria tie.
Be prepared for the worst, Lord Dunhung. This mountain Giacles the Mountain Breaker. Earth's Dromus Rider.
Mountain Breaker?
I remember you, little fish, and
I didn't think you were still alive.
death is just a return to the earth for mountain dwellers. Thanks to I was able to come back to the mortal realm and keep watch of Long Scion. You are the most important offering in this ritual sacrifice. No matter how strong, we will use the permanence to awaken the fallen giant.
I see. So you protect in order to lead us here into...
If it weren't for the Imperator's tricks, the name Terravox would be shared between...
They made the right choice for Amphorius's tomorrow.
But the tomorrow you speak of, only at once, my old friend. I will once again start a fire that burns.
Why don't you leave this to me, Lord Dunhung? Use that hidden passage to reach the
No. Mountain Breaker, hero of the mountain dwellers. If I do not stay here and triumph over him, he will die an ugly death and for the vicious beast that insists on obstructing the astral. We've stood on the precipice countless times. It's my turn to put some...
Mon tour d'exercer une pression sur ce monde.
This feeling,
Can do it all!
I was dying. Everyone's been waiting for this. Like you. Dispel the gloom. Restore clear skies. Once more. I shall remember this night.
Please, wilt here. Embrace new life.
J'ai pas crit. Je suis 100%. Ah non, le coup qu'a pas crit, c'est le coup de Tribi. C'est ça.
It's time to stop struggling, Giacles.
Before that, tell me, what kind of deal did you make with Evernight?
That's...
Leave it to me. I'll recount the Earth's heaviest past and sever its deepest delusion.
Terravox, your body has become...
Even mountain ranges grow old and eventually die.
But I can hear the sound of blood still surging.
I suppose you are the true...
I am near my end, and the demigod title means nothing to me now. And the traitor who abandoned him.
Traitor?
Terravox was once a member of Giacles' Dromus Legion. This force was famous for its skilled rider. Terravox himself was the Dromus King, the giant dragon who swore their life to the Mountain Breaker. In the battle against Giorios, the Imperator could not surmount this mountain, and thus had to break it from the inside. Terravox's betrayal was key to the...
The age of the gods was coming to an end. Living beings had adapted to the changes. Someone had to watch over the earth, so I agreed to a deal. I would take the Titan's divine authority and sink into the cliff. There was one betrayal like the Mountain Breaker. Refused to believe that was my choice, even to...
So this is why
Since you're being so candid, does this mean you've given... I see. 1,000 years have passed.
This frail body bears the weight of all those I've betrayed in the unchanging. Go, long Scion. That fiery blaze has already burned through the deepest depths in Anthorius. The great tomb, the one you seek, Evernight, walked out of that place. Before...
In other words, that is the place.
And it is also where she is now.
You sank willingly into the past, and now your memories have turned into this.
At least I still, as long as I never forget.
Primitive and animalistic. Have you ever regretted?
The Earth is not a lonely island in the middle of the ocean. It is the sum of all the... I have never regretted defending the...
Terravox. After all of this, how
Everything. My journey up to here has allowed me to fully understand what my compatriots deserve to even if it is a few.
I understand. Join me in rebelling against this unjust. Even if the world collapses, the earth must remain. Give me the core flame that burns within you, and allow this immortal body of the permanence to bear the furnace of life. I won't give you empty promises. Allow me to answer. The permanence is the path that dragons trod, and eternity is life's deepest desire. If you put this body as an ark, I will deliver them to tomorrow for you. That tomorrow won't be the end of Amphoria, but a vast and... It's a future where all beings can trailblaze side by side.
In the veil of Evernight's memories, you've always... Vicky, I misjudged your resolve. I understand. Behold, this core flame that burns in my chest. This core flame born from the... It tells me to commit one final act and thus bring the...
I promise you, Terravox.
Good. When I hand over the divine authority, are you prepared to hold up the sacred tree if it falls?
Of course.
Then free what remains of my body, and let me give you this flame that turned away from the flame chase. I now relinquish my duty. You shall dig your own grave and burn in the furnace of rebellion. I only hope that, after all this time...
Come, crouching beast, for the endless life of this world. Rise from your dormancy and follow me as soaring dragons of the wilderness.
My final rebellion. Then declare to the earth the name of the new god.
Oh, la cinématique elle est trop stylée. Oh là là.
One who guards the trailblazes way forward.
Oh là 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 là. Il est tellement stylé.
Fortunately, the worst did not come to... If your opponent had already turned into a vicious beast, whatever you did wouldn't wait. Would you have pointed your spear at them and carved...
There's no point in discussing what-ifs. Though, regardless, I will attempt to join this game and become a part of the errand. This is the only way I can face my friends and this world with a...
Now that things are settled between everything that I left behind has faded away at this point. As for how to tame it, I'll...
Thank you. We can't go back to the
Du
past
coup, il y a des
and make
dragons
better choices. But
de l'eau et de la terre.
at least a dragon can only welcome new life by shedding away his old scarred skin. For the first time in my...
This burning core flame. Is this what the destruction feels? The light is unexpectedly the fleeting moments.
Farewell. Now.
The final rebellion of Earth was to bestow trailblazing wings upon all living beings. Fateravox. Behind that scar lies what they called the deepest depths. The rising steam tells me that, but right now, he's trapped in a
Is Evernight with him?
I'm afraid I can't tell.
A scorching abyss. If I were to enter it alone, I'd almost certainly get... Miss High Sealants, would you give me cover? I'll need to focus completely on what's ahead, and may not be...
What are you planning to do?
I'm going to continue where you left off.
The stranger snatched away the deliverer right before my eyes.
Times have changed. The cliffs are now in the palm...
Then I believe it's worth a shot. It's just... without absolute resolve, you still won't be able to pass through that memorial. The search for Greyfry might stretch on like an Evernight without end.
Don't worry, Lady High Sealants.
Ah, il a une queue.
Just as you kept your lonely vigil in the depths for 1,000 years, my determination is even more unshakable than the earth itself. Ancient sacred tree, lend me your roots. With the core flame I carry, let me resonate with heaven and earth as my map, and time as my compass. I will find that one... Even if I must cross every mountain and valley on my own 2 feet, I will bring you home. Circe's giant tree, witness to Amphorius. This time, I will follow its roots into the ancient earth. Until I find you. On this journey, I will become the bedrock of mountains and bear the cities above. With the currents, I merge into the tide, crashing upon the land's jagged reefs. I sweep across the nameless barrens, scattering endless snow and frost. Entwined in the cycle of day and night, into the deepest depths of this world, adrift in the darkness that was before all else.
Oh là là.
When can I lead you out of this maze? No. I can't do it with just my eyes alone. Maybe it was never me. Maybe it was always you who could set us free.
Long time no see.
All right. Let's settle this and keep moving.
That's where we will find our answers. Hey, Don Hung, wake up.
3 of a kind.
Relent.
Two pair. Ace. Go. That grows upon the earth. I am you.
Wow. Mais les animations, ils sont trop stylés. On dirait qu'il a un œil là. Tu as grandi.
Long time no see. Did you get tall?
While you were trapped, I experienced thankfully, Evernight did not try to stop me. Looks like we've managed to stay ahead of her. Rest assured, we won't abandon her. We'll all return to the Express together. No one will be left behind.
Où est-elle?
You mean Mem? Sorry, I haven't seen her at all. They never once stopped worrying about us. About you, me, or March 7th. They never Miss Himiko, Mr. Yang, Pom Pom, and even Sunday Black Swan. I understand. Her power shouldn't be underestimated. It was only when I personally stepped into the maze of time that
Ça c'est Salut.
she and I had crossed paths. I'll only warn you once. Leave her. I feel like I've seen these floating black things somewhere. I had an unexpected encounter with her when I left Amphorius. Perhaps to avoid that power called Oblivion. It's just like an Emanator's.
Oblivion.
I know. But you still remember me and our companion. Do you have any clues about the memories you may have lost? Are those Evernight's exact words? If I'm not mistaken, she intends to make you forget Amphorius, including the Chrysosaurs who have journeyed with. But it seems you still recognize Lady Hycelence.
If I made that much of an impression on little Grey Fry, but I fear your escape from that power they call Oblivion is thanks to someone else.
Castoris.
To meet you. Or maybe I should ask.
Along with you, this little butterfly fish's memory was also salvaged from the depths of that whirlpool. Just as a pearl is cradled within its shell, the power of Thanatos surrounds you. Shield.
Miss Irene has spoken of you often to me. Though we never met in this life, I believe there's a kind of warmth that can transcend through the endless flow of time. I guarded the secret passage between Styxia and the Vortex. When the Memoria tide flowed backwards intent with all my might, I apologize if that seemed improper.
Et du coup, c'est elle qui protège les corps de l'érosion.
I understand that your mission is still unfinished. The path ahead is treacherous. And even though my body is bound to these dark currents,
the little butterfly fish is right. There is still a pair of eyes watching from the shadows. But we won't let them get anywhere near you. Go forth, golden dragonfish. And you, deliverer. Seek, go forth and illuminate the lightless Evernight.
I cannot thank you enough. Accept this promise from the Nameless. Amphorius will definitely...
Of course.
The Nameless will never stop.
Until all of us stand side by side in the true new world.
At the end of the sea of flowers, the souls of the living, if I hadn't met you at the end of the world. As Lady Trinan used to say, fate is not the flowers that bloom at the end of them. Thank you. Take all beautiful wishes with you.
Go forth with courage, little gray fry. My ocean currents will guard your arrival. You still remember how much I love fire and feasts. I'll raise a glass while I await your triumphant when we reunite in the ocean at the boundaries of this world.
Ok. Ah shit. Bon, on continuera demain. Il manque ça pour avoir les traces full up. Et du coup, son 7. Aucun fichier de sauvegarde n'est disponible. Ah merde. Faut que je refasse. Bon, là, faudra que je farme. Mais pour l'instant, il se fait tard. 30, 40, 50. Ok. Il est temps pour moi d'aller coucher. Tac. L'histoire est incroyable. Mais vraiment. Puis les animations, là, tu te croirais limite dans une série. Ah oui, il y a les drop Twitch. Je vais aller chercher. Tac, 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 tac. Plus 30 jets stellaires, on prend. Tac, tac. Hop. On quitte ça. Moi, j'ai pas fait mes cotis sur Genshin. Tant pis. Si j'y pense, je les ferai demain. Tac. Bon. Je vous mets le lien du YouTube pour avoir accès à toutes les rediffusions de live ainsi qu'à des shorts. J'ai programmé toutes les rediffs de live et il faut que je crée des shorts absolument. Faudrait que je le fasse demain si je peux. Et je vous mets le lien du Twitter pour être averti des lives. Voilà. Sur ce, il ne me reste plus qu'à vous souhaiter une bonne nuit. Et vous dire si tout va bien demain. Voilà. Allez, ciao ciao.
Lions gonna come. The birds have just begun.